Hello everyone. Today we are going to study day 1 to day 3 bridge course class 10 of math first and second. Let's day first exercise. In this question number first, choose the correct alternative answers of the following. In this first question is, which of the following is a collection of set? Options are A. Days of a week, B. Happy peoples in the village, C. Simple examples from the book, and option D is brilliant student of the class. Now in this example, if you will see the here question is, which of the following is a collection of a set? First option is days of a week म्हणजे आठवड्यातील वार. इन ऑप्शन बी हॅपी पीपल इन द विलेज खेड्यातील आनंदी लोक किंवा गावातील आनंदी लोक. सिंपल एक्झाम्पल्स फ्रॉम द बुक पुस्तकातील सोपी उदाहरणं. अँड लास्ट ऑप्शन इज ब्रिलियंट स्टुडंट्स ऑफ द क्लास वर्गातील हुशार विद्यार्थी. वी नो दॅट व्हॉट इज अ सेट. इफ वी कॅन clearly or definitely decide the collection of the set म्हणजे ज्या समूहातील घटक आपण अचूक व नेमकेपणाने सांगू शकतो. इन दिस एक्झाम्पल वी कॅन डिसाइड दिस इज द कलेक्शन ऑफ अ डेज अँड ईच डेज वी कॅन क्लिअरली अँड डेफिनेटली डिसाइड म्हणजे आपण आठवड्यातील प्रत्येक दिवस अचूक आणि स्पष्टपणे सांगू शकतो. बट इफ यू विल सी another example, that is option B, happy peoples in the village. Here collection of a happy people, but that is we cannot decide clearly and definitely. According to me, if one people is happy, but according to you that people will be not happy, it means that we cannot clearly decide here. Again, simple examples from the book पुस्तकातील सोपं उदाहरण. According to me, suppose one example is simple, but according to you that example will be not simple. Means here the object or the collection of simple examples we cannot decide clearly and definitely. So this is not an example of set. Again, brilliant students of the class. This is the collection of brilliant student in the class. But in this collection the objects means we cannot decide either definitely and surely the brilliant students, because according to me if one student is a brilliant but according to you that student will be not brilliant. Means here is this is the answer days of a week, because in this collection the objects we can decide clearly and definitely. Therefore what is the answer? Answer is option A, because the collection of days in a week are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. म्हणजे यातील आपण दिवस अचूक व नेमकेपणाने सांगू शकतो. या बाकीच्या 3 ऑप्शनमध्ये आपण ते सांगू शकत नाही. Let's see the second example. If P is the set of all letters in the word college, then which of the following is the set in list method is correct? Here options are given. A. COLLEGE, B. CLE, C. COLEG and D. COLG. Now here we know that list method to writing the set. In this method we can take the objects or elements only once. Means the elements are not repeated. Each and every element is separated by the commas and write all the elements in the curve bracket. Now here the word college, if you write these letters separately, C everywhere C is there, C O L is 2 times and E is also 2 times. Take only once. Then what is the answer? COLEG. COLEG. This is the correct option. So what is the answer? Yes, option C. P is a set of elements COLEG. Second question is, complete the following table. Here one table is given and in this table set some examples on set and write these sets in the listing or roster method. First example is A is a set of prime numbers between 1 to 50. We know that the prime numbers between 1 to 50. You know prime numbers. What are the prime numbers? Therefore, the answer is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 20, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43 and 47. All these are the prime numbers from 1 to 50. Second example is B is the set of letters in the word cricket. Now in this example also letters in the word cricket. C, R, I, C is repeated, K, E, T. So what is the answer? B is a set of elements C, R, I, K, E, T. Means here C is 2 times, take only 1 times, remaining letters separated by the commas. Third example is C is the set of vowels in the English alphabets. You know vowels in the English alphabets are A, E, I, O, U. Write these in a curve bracket, that is answer C is equal to in curve bracket A, E, I, O, U. Fourth example is D is a set of multiple of 4 and is less than 50. D is a set of multiples of 4, okay, and less than 50. The multiples of 4 less than 50 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 44, 48. These are the elements of this set D. Now next example, E is a set of perfect square numbers from 1 to 50. Perfect squares 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49. These are the perfect square numbers from 1 to 50 and this is a answer. E is equal to 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49. Let's go. Now day 2 exercise. Question first. Choose the correct alternative answers of the following questions. In that first question is if A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B is a set of 4, 6, 8, C is a set of 1, 4, D is a set of 2, 4, 6, then which of the following statement is false? या ठिकाणी A, B, C, D हे 3 सेट दिलेले आहेत, त्यामधून खालील कोणते विधान असत्य आहे ते आपल्याला लिहायचं आहे. In this, options are given. A is a subset of A. Option B, B is a subset of A. Option C is D subset A. And option D is C subset A. Now see, you know that what is a subset. First example, A is a subset of A. Yes, every set is a subset of A. Option B, B is a subset of A. Means all elements of a set B are in set A. 4, 6, 8. 1, 8 is not there. Means this is not a, B is not a subset of A. Okay. Then C is a subset of A. Means all elements of a C are in a set A. Next option, that is C, D subset A. Means all elements of a D are in A. All elements of a D are in set A. 2, 4, 6. Therefore D is a subset. This is a correct. Then C subset A. Therefore this is also a correct. Means A, C, D are the true statements, but option B is a false statement. Then we want to find the false statement. आपल्याला असत्य विधान कोणतं आहे ते लिहायचं आहे. Therefore what is the answer? Option B, that is B is not a subset of A. Let's go. We will see second example. If P is a set of A, E, I, O, U, then which of the following is a subset of P? Option A, A, B, C. Option B, E, F, G. Option C, empty set. And option D, O, P, U. या ठिकाणी आपल्याला P हा एक सेट दिलेला आहे आणि खालीलपैकी P चा कोणता सबसेट आहे ते लिहायचे आहे. Now option A, A, B, C. These elements are in P. A, B, C. B is not there. Therefore A is not a subset of B. A हा B चा सबसेट नाही आहे. Then E, F, G. F and G are not present in the set P, therefore B is not a subset of P. Then empty set. Yes, empty set is a subset of every set. कोणताही सेट घेतला तर त्या प्रत्येक सेटचा एम्प्टी सेट हा काय असतो, सबसेट असतो. अँड डी ओ पी यू, पी इज नॉट इन set P, therefore D is not a subset of P. Only C is a subset of P, therefore what is the answer? Option C, because empty set is a subset of every set. Now in day 2 exercise, second question is answer the following sub questions. First question is, if A is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, then write any 4 subset of A. Then write any 4 subset. Now in this type of examples, here means every student's answer is different. प्रत्येक विद्यार्थ्याचं उत्तर काय असणार आहे, वेगवेगळं असणार आहे. आपल्याला या एलिमेंट्स पैकी कोणतेही 1, 2, 3, 4 एलिमेंट्स घेऊन नवीन सेट लिहायचे आहेत. ते या पद्धतीने आपण लिहू शकतो. दॅट वी कॅन राईट like this way. First, P is a set of 2, 11, Q is a set of 5, R is a set of 3, 5, 7, 11, and S is a set of 3, 7. Means all these sets P, Q, R, S are the subset of the A. Means elements of these sets are in set A. यातील प्रत्येक एलिमेंट हा सेट A मध्ये आहे. Means all these are subsets of the set A. Second question is, observe the given diagram and write which set is a subset. Now here is a diagram is given and in this diagram we want to write which set is a subset. म्हणजे कोणता सेट कुणाचा सबसेट आहे ते आपल्याला लिहायचं आहे. या ठिकाणी आपण काय करू, सुरुवातीला सेट C चे एलिमेंट्स आणि सेट D चे एलिमेंट्स लिहून घेऊ. फर्स्ट वी विल राईट द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ द सेट C अँड सेट D. What are the elements of set C? Yes, 5, 15, 10, 20, 30, 25, 35. Means all elements are present in the set C. These are C 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And set D elements are 10, 20 and 30. Set D elements are 10, 20 and 30. Then which set is a subset of given set? Yes, D is a subset of C. So answer is D is a subset of C. Third question is, observe the given diagram and write which set is a subset. Here one diagram is given, that is a line L is there and points A, B, C are lie on the line. First question is, in this first, X is a set of all points on line. X is a set of all points on a line. Second, Y is a set of all points on a segment AB. Z is a set of all points on a segment BC. And T is a set of all points on ray BA. In this question, which set is a subset? Means from this X, Y, Z, T, write the which set is a subset of which set. Now here A is a set of all points on a line. या लाइन वरील सर्व पॉइंटचा सेट. Y is set of all points on segment AB. See here, this is a segment AB. These points lie on a line L. Therefore, Y is a subset of X. Again, third one is A is a set of all points on segment BC. This is a all set of points on segment BC, which is a subset of line L. Therefore, Z is a subset of X. And C, T is a set of all points on ray BA. This is ray BA. Okay, ray BA is a subset of line L. Therefore, T is a subset of X. Again, see this segment AB, means segment AB is a subset of ray BA. Therefore, set Y is a subset of T. This is a answer. Let's start the day 3 exercise. Question is, answer the following questions and explain it. In this, first question is, how many lines can pass through any given point? To write the answer of this question, first we will draw the point. सुरुवातीला आपण एक पॉइंट काढू आणि या पॉइंट मधून किती लाइन्स जातात ते आता आपण पाहूयात. Here from this point first we will draw one line, second line. Like this way, if we will draw the lines from a given point, how many lines will be passed? Yes, there are infinite number of lines can passing through the given point or a one point. Here if you will try more lines, then also so many lines, that is infinite number of lines can pass through the given point. So answer is, there are infinite lines passing through one point. Second question is, how many lines can pass through any two given points? How many lines can pass through given points? We will draw first figure. Draw the 2 points, and from these 2 points, how many lines will be passed? Only one line will be passed. If I will to draw another line from here, see, it is not possible. Means if any 2 points are given, then one and only one line can pass through it. Therefore there is one and only one line passing through 2 points. Third question is, how many plane can accommodate a line and a point outside the line? For this, suppose first we will draw a line and a point outside the line. Point C is outside point of the line AB. Then how many planes can pass through this line and this plane? एक लाइन आणि एक बिंदू यातून किती प्लेन पास होतील? बरोबर, एक आणि एकच. कारण हे जे स्क्वेअर दाखवलेला आहे हा काय आहे? एक प्लेनच आहे आणि त्या प्लेनवर आपण काय केलेलं आहे? एक लाइन आणि एक पॉइंट काढलेला आहे. Therefore answer is, one plane can accommodate a line and a point outside the line. म्हणजे एकच प्लेन काय होऊ शकते? लाइन आणि पॉइंट मध्ये असू शकते. Next question is, can any 3 points be a plane? First we will draw a 3 points. Here 3 points are shown collinear. But if I will take another, if non-collinears are there, here A, B and D are the non-collinear points. If join these points, then again a triangle is formed. If 3 points are collinear or non-collinear, these points can form a plane. Yes. Question 5. If 2 lines intersect, can they be a plane? जर 2 लाइन इंटरसेक्ट करत असतील तर ते प्लेन फॉर्म करतात का? तर याचे आन्सर पाहू. सुरुवातीला आपण काय करू? 2 इंटरसेक्टिंग लाइन्स काढू. लाइन L is intersecting to the line M. Again these two lines intersecting lines in a same plane. So answer is yes. Intersecting lines, there is exactly one plane containing both the lines. Question number 6. What would be the set of intersection of a plane and a line? Now see here, suppose this is a plane and this is a line which is intersecting line. This plane and the line which have a common intersection, that is a point, exactly one point. These two plane and line intersect each other. So therefore they will intersect at exactly one point. Next question. What is the intersection of 2 planes? Answer is, here we will try to draw the figure. Suppose this is a one plane, see here, and this is a another plane. And if these planes are intersecting here, this is suppose one plane, these 2 planes, the intersection point is a line because they are intersect in a line. So the intersection of two planes is a line. If the plane do not intersect, they are parallel. They cannot intersect at only one point because the planes are infinite. Write these three activities in the notebook. Then in next video we will see the next three activities.